Anyway, I think at this point I'm going to just manually construct the Grim because the last maybe is not showing up. So yeah, Alexbro, you have a seat. Good for you. Okie dokie, I will be right back. Hello, this is Lizards. This is a very interesting homebrew by alonelytaco that we're going to run tonight. And the way the Lizard works is each player will decide for their townsfolk outside their minion or demon ability what character they want it to be based on. And I will make an ability based on that character. For this group of 10 players, I have already done this based on their choices. So I will now be assigning their characters following what I've selected. And let's see. So Green BB is a townsfolk seamstress, which is very funny. Grum is a townsfolk klutz. I will go over their abilities during the night. Pretty Lilith is a minion zealot. Oops. There we go. Then we've got Library Pimp, who is a minion plague doctor. We've got Supo, who is a townsfolk golem. We got John Land, who is a townsfolk Zan. We've got Luxbro, who is subbing for Yo-Yo, who is a townsfolk toy maker. I'll just put Clockmaker because why not? We've got Jazz, who is a townsfolk Yagababble. We have Diabus, who is our demon philosopher. And lastly, Superfan, who is a townsfolk vizier. And that should work. All right, friends, you should have a token in front of you now. And with that, good night.
She cries.
Yeah, no, I really like that the hermit is that you can
Hello there. You're muted.
Hello. Yes. Oh.
So, you are the demon philosopher. Very, very spicy choice. I think you're going to like this one. Your ability is each night star, choose a player, they die. Once per game, at night, choose a character. Your mutation is regenerated to match that character.
Okay. Okay.
So at any point in the game at night, you can tell me, I want to become the demon this, and I will make you a new ability based on that.
Okay. I will probably have to think.
Yeah, you take your time with that. In the meantime, I figure you'd like to know your team, which is Pretty Lilith and a Library Pimp.
Okay. Oh shit. Minion. Pretty Lilith and
Library Pimp.
Library Pimp.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
The way that they run Lizards, I will not be giving bluffs to any of the evil players, but if you want help constructing a bluff and using the wording that I use.
if you want to listen to this. Each night choose. This is for my revolutionary, by the way, because I sent the revolution. Each night choose 2 neighboring players. Learn if they are the same alignment, but 2 players on the opposite side of the grim misregister to you. So.
On the opposite side,
So-
I would just say that 2 players misregister to you. Just
Okay.
Very, very simple.
Fine.
That's a fun ability to have.
All right. Cool. All right.
Good luck.
Cheers.
If you get executed, the team will lose. Let's figure out which one it is.
Yeah, that's the same with damsel recluse heretic. Oh, oh no!
I can't wait for the script competition for this.
Yeah, people are going to have to be a bit more careful with.
Hello.
Hello.
So, you are the minion zealot.
Yay.
Your ability is very simple. Good players who vote on evil players are poisoned until dawn.
Good players that vote on evil is poisoned.
Yes.
It's very strong, but
it is strong. But remember that poison doesn't mean that I have to give them misinformation. Anyway, your team is Diabus as the demon.
yeah.
And Library
Oh my
Pimp.
god. I have to click so many things to get the demon token.
You can use the search bar.
Yeah. And who's the other minion?
Library Pimp, your neighbor.
Oh, great.
So I do not give buffs to players
So I
in
don't need to
lizards.
vote on everything?
No. No, this is a minion ability. It's supposed to help your team.
Yeah, alright.
So I was saying I do not give buffs to evil players in this format, but if you're thinking about a specific ability that you want to claim and you want my help giving the correct wording or checking if it's something that I would do, you're welcome to run it by me anytime.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, ACS doesn't have any abilities until you put it into the bag. You have to put it in the bag to actually start using it.
But you don't put any good players in bag. Any evil. Hello.
Hello
I'm
there.
Nice.
Yes, that is correct. Your ability reads, on your first night, choose a player. They learn that they were chosen. If either of you dies by execution, all evil players may choose a character tonight. Their mutation is regenerated to match that character.
If they or I die by execution,
Yes.
execution, all evil players can. Was a lot. I'm still typing.
Yeah. All evil players may choose a character tonight. Their mutation is regenerated to match that character.
Mutation is generated by that character.
Yes. So basically, it's kind of like a powerful hatter where if one of you dies, the players on your team can choose to change abilities.
Okay, so either I or that character triggers it.
Yeah. So do you want to choose somebody?
Can I know who is in my team?
Oh yes, of course. Diabus is the demon, and Pretty Lilith is the other minion.
Diabus, the jester.
Yes.
And who is more?
Pretty Lilith, your neighbor, is the other minion.
Okay, so I will pick Lexpo.
Laxbro. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I will also
They
let
will
you
learn
know.
the ability as well.
Sorry?
They will learn the whole ability, or they've
No.
been chosen?
No, they just learned you have been chosen. They
By
don't learn
the
anything else.
Evil minion plague doctor. Okay.
No. They just learned you were chosen. That's it.
Okay. Well,
Um,
thank you. Anything more?
Yes. So I will not be giving any buffs to evil players, but if there is any ability that you want to claim and you want my help in choosing the wording or checking if it's something that I will do, you're welcome to reach out to me anytime and I can help you workshop it.
Okay, I will think about it and send you a message probably during the night. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we can go to the good players now. We do not have any outsiders. So let's go with Grimby Be the Seamstress. Hello.
Why have you done this to me?
You've done this to yourself, my friend.
I did this to myself. I'm about to say, did I do this to myself?
Anyway, your ability is once per game at night, choose 2 players. You learn something that they have in common.
Ooh, I learned something they have in common.
Yep. So it is possible that I can tell you like what that they are the same alignment, but I could also tell you
Like
something.
they're both
very
able
different.
to kill or something like that.
Yeah, it is up to me what I tell you. I will try to tell you something that is helpful to you. Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's good to know. Thank you very much.
All right. I will run the night later, so yeah. Okay, bye. Okie dokie. Who do we go to next? Grum, the Klutz. Hello.
Hello. Sorry if I took some time.
No, you're totally fine. You are the townsfolk Klutz. Your
Yes.
ability is each day you may publicly claim Klutz and choose a player, not yourself and different from yesterday. They are safe from all evil abilities until dawn.
Okay. So not same as yesterday, but I can like a DA.
Like an exorcist. So you
Yeah, like an exorcist,
you can't repeat the same pick from before, but you can repeat the pick 2 days before that.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, just give me a second. I need to bring up my notes. So if I caught that correctly, each day I may publicly claim Klutz, and pick another player, a player not myself and not one I chose previous day, and they are safe from all evil abilities until dawn.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That sounds
Thank
rad.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Who do we go to next? Oh, Jasmine. Jasmine the Yak. This is a fun one. Hello.
Hello.
So, you are the townsfolk Yagababble. Your ability is you start knowing a phrase. Each night star, if you publicly said a unique full sentence containing your phrase today, you learn how accurate it was.
Hang on. You start knowing a phrase.
Yes. So,
Comma.
each night star, if you publicly said a unique full sentence containing your phrase today, you learn how accurate it was.
Okay, so I'll learn how accurate it was at the time of me saying the phrase.
Yes, it always looks back to the previous day. And your
Okay.
phrase is, I am of the opinion that.
Hang on. What? Where's my phrase?
I am of the opinion that.
Okay.
So if you start a sentence with that, and then you make a statement, that will be my cue that night. I will have to tell you how accurate that statement was.
Yeah, so for example, I could be like, I'm of the opinion that Grom is evil. And
Yes, the crucial part is it needs to be a unique statement. So for one day, you can make a statement about someone being evil, but on another day, you cannot make the same statement about somebody else. So the nature of the statement has to be unique.
yeah, so one day I'll be like, Grom is I'm of the opinion that Grom is evil. The next day I'll be like, I'm of the opinion that Laxbro learnt a yes last night.
Yes, exactly. So like
Okay.
you can make a statement about alignment one time, about waking one time, etc., etc.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye. Okay, so message from library pin. If two good players are executed, you die the following night. I've learned this. Let's see. What else? We've got Shonaland, Townsfolk's on. Hello.
Hello.
So
Should be fun.
yeah, you are the Townsfolk Zon. Your ability is very simple. You know how many
Okay.
players have mutations based on outsiders.
Okay.
And the key here, it's not you start knowing, it's you know, which means that if there are mechanics in play that can change that number, and that number changes while you are alive, I will wake you again to tell you.
Incredible.
All right.
So let me just make sure. It's you know how many players have mutations based on outsiders.
Yes.
Okay.
So
thank you very much.
your mutation is based on a minion, and you are a townsfolk. So it refers to the character that people chose.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Super. Let's go. Steve Seed? We'll see. Super doesn't seem to be here, so I'll do someone else for now. Hello.
Hello.
You are the townsfolk vizier. Your ability is once per game during the day, if you are on the block, you may publicly claim vizier. If you do and your nominator is a minion, they are executed immediately.
Ooh, that's fun. Quick question. If you have this written down, could you just text it to me? I'll copy it just so.
Yeah, 1 second, I can do that. Here you go.
Right. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye.
Yep, see ya.
Hello.
Howdy, hey.
So you are the townsfolk golem. Your ability is when you nominate a player, you may publicly claim golem and make a unique statement about them. Each night star, if this happened today, you learn if that statement was true. You're muted.
Are you by any chance able to send that in the private message?
Absolutely. 1 second.
Great, because yeah, you lost me after player. When you nominate a player, it's like I could not keep up.
That is okay. I was going to repeat it to you if that would help you. So yeah, you can publicly claim golem and make a unique statement. Unique statement means that you cannot make the same statement for two different people. So for example, if you say, I nominate this person and I claim golem and I state that this person is evil, or whatever you say in your accusation, because your accusation also counts as a statement. You cannot say something else about another player's alignment on another day. It needs to be unique.
Okay. So I gotta change it up a bit. I gotta claim golem each time. All right, cool.
It also needs to be about the player, which is the other important part. So it can be like, I state that this player's neighbors, etc., but it cannot be something that has no connection with the player that you're nominating, if that makes sense.
but it can involve other players, right? It just has to at least involve the player I nominate.
Yes, as long as it has a connection to the player you're nominating.
Okay.
Right.
I think I get it. If I have any questions, I'll message you. But I
Yep.
believe. All right, I'm like a golem gossip. We love it.
Yeah, the goal sip. You're the goal sip.
Oh, the goal sip. I love that.
Have fun. Right. Okay. Who else have we got missing? Luxbro. That's the last one, I think.
A little later at night. It's considered to be a
Well,
different time and not instantaneous.
The
And
Raven
also-
Keeper specifically has the timing when you die. So like the wiki is saying that all effects that happen within that when you die timing like also happen with youthing effects, because youthing effects also extend to that timing.
Okay, but wait, hang on. So this is one of those cases where I actually have a pretty good related scenario for this. So let's say you have a drunk and a barber on the same script. The player who is a drunk has died. The barber dies. The demon, for some reason, swaps the barber and the player that used to be the drunk. The player that now becomes that player, should they see a barber? Should they receive a drunk token, or should they receive a townsfolk token that sees? Because that
they
is
receive a townsfolk token.
Yeah,
Because
which means that
they
the
are-
ability is still in effect technically. So the ability
But-
doesn't sit.
Yeah,
Well, no,
but
they
it doesn't say
become-
that even if that.
They become the
Hello. You're muted.
Hello, now I'm here. What's up?
Cool. I'm here to tell you about your ability. You're actually the toy maker, not the clock maker, but I don't have a way
I'm
to
the-
send you that.
I'm the what?
The toy maker. You are the townsfolk toy maker.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep. So your ability is once per game at night, the demon may not use their ability until dusk. They learn this. The evil team starts knowing you and your ability.
Okay, so hold up. So
I'll also DM it to you for ease of reading.
hold on, because I'm having a hard time understanding you a little bit. Oh, you typed it. Once
Yes.
per game at night, the demon may not use their ability until dusk. Oh, is it a passive?
No,
Or do
yes, I will wake you every night and ask you if tonight is the night that you want to use it.
Oh, okay. Once per game at night, the demon may not use their ability until dusk. They learn. Okay.
So I'm still running the night, so for now I'm just visiting you to learn if you want to. Actually, yeah.
So-
you will be able to
Hold on.
act first night. So yes.
So basically, I'm an exorcist.
Kind of.
Once per game. I don't see the difference between this and the toy maker.
The difference is that the exorcist needs to select a player, and the player needs to be the demon. So you just
I
choose
just
to use your
choose to
ability.
go off. I see.
Yes.
Got you. Okay. Let's and they know now what's stopping them from killing me and just I'm not gonna get my ability.
It can happen. It's just up to you when
Because
you want
they
to.
said they know me. It's like a king without no king protection. So like they're just gonna kill me night one anyway. You see what I'm saying?
If they can, or unless you use it.
Well, no, because they're just gonna kill me night one.
Well, you don't know what the demon ability does, is my point.
Oh, I see what you're. But my point is, they know who I am. So what's stopping them from killing me?
You will go before the demon in the Night Order, is what I'm saying. So if you're
But what if I
concerned,
don't know? But what I'm saying is, if I don't use it, what's stopping them from killing me? Kind of like a king protection.
I mean, they can, but also just like the king, just because the demon knows the king doesn't mean that the demon is going to necessarily target them.
I guess I'm good for now.
Okay, so you're not using it tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Before you go, you learn that you have been chosen.
I've been chosen. Oh, cool.
You don't know what this is. You just learned that you have been chosen.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Good luck. Bye.
Yeah.
Should keep acting in that way simply because it is.
That was the Plague Doctor choice. Okay, so I need to wake the evil team and tell them about the ability.
As you're saying?
Okay, so those are not replacement characters then, I guess.
No.
Well,
Someone just got told they have the seamstress ability and rage quit.
Ow.
Hello.
Hello, please hold. Hello. Okay, evil team, you learned that Laxbro is the toy maker. The toy maker's ability is as follows. Once per game at night, the demon may not use their ability until dusk. They learn this. The evil team starts knowing you and your ability. I will message it to all of you. Okay.
I zoned out.
1, 2, and 3. And that is all I need to tell you. Go back to sleep. Thank you.
That's still horribly broken in case you pick the demon, etc., etc. But like, it's not gonna be straight up the pit hag.
So yeah, a pit hag is also a part of it. Because, it's instantaneous, yes.
So I need to decide a night order for this. Jonathan's good. No, sorry. Laxbro is gonna be number 1. Diabus is gonna be number 2. Then what else? Technically, Pretty Lilies is passive, so he is a 0. Pimp. Yeah, I suppose I should have Pimp act first, because Pimp's ability is based on executions. So let's do Pimp first, Lex per second, Diabus third. And then we've got, we can have Green BB as the 4th. We can have Jasmine and Supo. 5th, 6th. This is also technically 0, because it's protective. And 7. At the end of the night, I'll wake Jodo and tell them if the number of outsider mutations has changed. Jenna's getting a very spicy 4 to start. So, I'm gonna wake Green BB now.
Is correct, but this is also one of those cases where it is like
there are just some effects that like have permanent.
Hello. The only thing I was going to tell you before you left was that in the first phase I just tell people their abilities, and then I come back to them to ask them if they want to use them in case they wake on night 1. So, do you want to use it?
You might need
Huh?
what server.
Oh, hang on then. Hang on.
I'm lagging really bad. Because we're
The intentional of the running purposes. It's not gonna be extremely hard scrutinized because it doesn't have a competitive scene, so it doesn't.
Hello. Better? We are on EU West
Hello.
now, I think. You hear me?
hopefully the connection's a bit better.
I hope so. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think you are still
Can you
lagging
hear
a
me?
bit. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you're lagging. I think you're lagging because I'm hearing your responses with a few seconds of delay. Anyway, do you want to use it tonight?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, who are you choosing?
This really isn't working. I will choose Lily and Supo.
Oh, Lilith and Supo. I will tell you that they have a mutation based on the same character type. I'll also message you that.
I heard it, thank you.
Okay, perfect. So I don't need to worry about Green BB anymore because he spent this can be my 4, my 5, and my 6. Good snipe will help solve some stuff. Let's see. Yeah, does nothing tonight. Just as on. Hello.
Hello.
Your number is 4.
4.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Bye. And I think that sorts it. Yeah. So let's go and actually start the game.
Interrupted mid game. Like for like complex interactions, even if I know how the rules.
Morning, town. Thank you so much for your patience. I promise you that the next nights will not be this long. Anyway, welcome to Lizards, to the wonderful world of literally anything is possible. I will give you 6.5 minutes for this first day. Good luck, have fun, enjoy.
The sun. I don't
All right.
look like.
I'll be down by the campfire during the day.
Hey, why does
Hello.
You wanna do threes? I'm the.
Hi Shellfish. Yes, this is indeed Lizards. It's like OMEs, but everyone starts knowing their ability.
I'm a minion like mutation, but I'm a townsfolk.
Oh, I'm an outside imitation.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Evil twin was one of your choices. That's great. That's really good. I'll give you my choices were Huntsman, Organ Grinder, Flower Girl, or Golem.
Oh, okay. I want Flower Girl as anything but townsfolk is an interesting challenge. I think. That's okay. That's fun. Okay, cool.
All right, that's like some sort of information. It's not like the most information, but I like it. Now you know.
Yeah.
Now we know where the kind of vibe that we have to fall in.
Yeah. And this is my secondary choices, kind of. I'm signed up for another Lizards game, so these are the ones I didn't choose for that one. In that one, I'm really hoping to be the demon who, based on the gardener. I want to see what the storyteller does with that.
Oh, that's so good. I really hope you're an evil twin, but I'm not gonna hold my
yeah.
breath.
Oh, we will find out, I suppose.
Common, and I have learned that Lilith and Supo have a mutation based on the same character type.
Who exactly?
So your two neighbours.
Well, damn, that's okay.
So good info, hopefully. So I'm spent.
So, yeah,
I
you're
think
good
I'm going
execution
to
in my book.
look at the game.
Same alignment, but one player might misregister to you. I'm the revolutionary.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. So, do I want to tell you who I picked?
I mean, did you learn to know?
I learned a yes, so
Okay.
I'm yet
If
to
you learn
speak
to
to
know,
them.
I think if you learn to know, we can use me to maybe check the players you learn.
Yeah, I'll come back to you if I learn a no.
All right.
All right.
you then?
If that's all. Okay.
Okay,
I have
That-
a 4.
that's a 4. Also, you got a name for yours? I didn't get a name for mine. That's...
Oh no, I don't have a name. It's just I know I am the Jean.
Oh, I see. So I assume your minion was the Godfather then?
No, my minion is the Jean.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I
pronounce it
heard
Jean.
that. Yeah, I read it as the beginning of your name, J-O-N.
Oh
And I
no
was
no
like,
no no no.
Yeah, that's okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, that checks out. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll trust you with that one.
Very nice.
I'm a Klutz townsfolk.
You are a Klutz townsfolk. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hopefully we'll see some demonstration of my ability this game.
Okay. You can keep it a secret for now if you'd like, but
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bit under wraps, but yeah, hopefully we'll get some proof of existence.
okay.
Within it. Okay,
Very nice.
cool. Thank you.
Then we can use this to figure it out, I guess.
Well, I'm willing to die because I'm spent. I've used my ability.
Nice. What are you?
I am the townsfolk seamstress with the mutation of I pick 2 players once per game, and then I learn something they have in common. And I have learned
Ooh.
2 people have something in common, but I haven't been able to speak to them to try and find out about it. So I'm spent. I'm willing to die.
That's good. I will say if
Hi, Yusuf. Good to have you here.
I'm to nominate and put me on the blog, could be nice. So if you learn any evil things, then let me know.
If I learn anything, I'll try and persuade them to nominate you.
All right. See you then.
Of course.
The townsfolk Jean.
Fine. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
That explains what you want to find.
Yes. My ability has to do with outsiders, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's no shot to anyone.
I've got Vizier ability that once per game he can kill a minion if you nominate him.
I'm gonna nominate myself every day. Because I told people I'm the saint, and my power is that whoever lifts me off gets a boon.
Sure, that's right. As is the Yaga Babble, but they haven't told what past that. So I don't
You
know. what
talking
that
to the
is.
library?
No, I tried to speak to the library, but I can't. I'm the philosopher, by the way. I can pick any character. And I'll get a mutation. I haven't picked one yet.
Atheist, let's go.
I'm thinking because of Vizier and maybe like I probably need to make another evil, so I'm thinking like Mez or Bounty Hunter. Right. I'm thinking I'll turn into Mez because based on the people I've spoken to, I think we need to turn like Superfan evil or.
Did you get any bluffs?
No, you don't get bluffs.
I only wanted
Well,
to know
that
one
is
small
interesting.
thing.
Hello, players. We'll give a few minutes for people who want to make any public claims of any sort, and then we will open nominations. Pretty Lilies.
I like the amnesiac juggle gossip and psychopath kill superfan.
Okay, understood. Thank you. Jazz.
Damn it!
I would just like to get this out there, just as the start of the day. That I am of the opinion that there might have been outsider modification in this game. Thank you.
All right, Diebus.
I would like to form a cult.
Okay, what is your cult about?
My cult is about fun times and good old fun super times. If people know me, they know I'd probably put cult leader in one of my picks. So I might be the cult leader, and you'll just have to find out what the ability is later. Lol.
Okay, we will round cult votes as such. I will put a 5-second timer. After that 5-second timer, people who have their hand raised will be counted as voting for the cult. Votes for the cult start now.
Why not? They one redirect.
A cult was not formed.
Dreams can be dreams.
Grum.
I would like to publicly claim Klutz and pick Laxbro.
Okay, thank you very much. Library Pimp.
Laxbro claims psychopath and picks Jazz.
Understood, thank you.
What the hell are you?
To use the Doomsayer ability.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
You single-handedly just scared the shit out of me last time.
All right.
I
Any more?
claim scapegoat to pick Debus.
Cool.
This is a norm hunt.
If nobody else has any pertinent, I will open nominations. Go for it, Pretty Lilies.
Pretty Lilies would like to nominate Pretty Lilies.
Tell us why.
Here we go, baby. Because I'm the saint, baby.
Okay. Votes for Pretty Lilies start now.
Let's go.
No plans.
The same, definitely the same ability in this.
Let's hope someone picked Heretic.
Are you guys crazy?
Yes.
Yes. I don't believe it.
6 is
What am I
enough.
doing?
My information, I don't believe it.
Okay, so my real ability is whoever lifts off of me gets a boon.
So why did you add an extra vote than necessary on top of you?
Jonaland.
I'm not.
Jonah would like to nominate Debus.
Tell us why.
I haven't spoken to you, Debus. I have no reason to execute you, but I do want this boon, so.
Debus.
Maybe we should speak tomorrow then. I have info.
Okay.
Ongoing
sounds good.
info.
Don't worry, we'll tie this.
Not me, please.
All right. 6 ties, 7 dice.
Ordinance. Does tying count as a lift?
Yes, it counts.
Okay.
Run it
that's
account.
So is the person who nominates or the last person to vote the person who lifts?
The one who nominates, I think. Yeah. It's minion panic lift, you know?
This is unfortunate.
Green BB.
Will I nominate myself?
Tell us why.
I'm spent. And kill me.
Okay.
Have you used interest?
Are you the real seamstress?
Yes, I am. I am the real seamstress. I picked seamstress.
6 ties, 7 dice.
Yeah.
Kill me. I completely forgot I picked seamstress as a joke, and I forgot to change it like I was going to. I have no idea what I picked.
Wait, no, it's gonna tie.
No, let it tie.
6 is a tie. No one's on the
Yes.
block.
Yay! Maybe
Yes,
you'll get
but
your ability back.
There is a
Green
chance we have like a cannibal, undertaker, or oracle, or anything like that around here. And we should use it.
I would like to nominate Jazz, and I'm going to claim Golem and say that they are sat across from an evil player.
Okay. Jazz, your defense.
Cabbages and greens, broccoli, beans, cauliflower, rice, potatoes taste so good to me.
What?
All right. Still looking for
Try to
7.
kill that. Whatever that was, kill it with fire.
It's a town
No,
called
No,
Rotten
he
Apple.
says
kill it with
invisibly.
fire.
That's the
Kill it with hands.
That scared me.
No, don't kill me.
6 is a tie.
Hold on, So Lexbro has pertinent. He learned that he was chosen last night, and the only 3 people here that know me are Jazz, Grumble, and Deebus. So that's why I wanted one of the 3 of them dead. I don't want Grumble dead right now, though. I want to see what happens to me at night. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, so is none of you ever heard the cabbages and greens thing?
Nope.
I haven't.
British primary school was actually just peak.
Yeah, that's
9 o'clock.
that is British primary school.
And
Happens
Nine-
every week.
9 o'clock,
Yeah.
9 a.m. on a Monday, I'll be sitting in the food hall
Just so you're
with like
deviant.
mushy peas on the floor from like the last week, singing
Can
cabbages
Lexbro
and
play
greens.
Slayer and shoot Jasmine with an American gun?
No,
What
No!
was the song?
Okay.
no one, no one. I'm talking about schools.
What was the song, Jazz?
This is
I
what
need
we
to write
do.
it.
It's like
Cabbages and greens.
cabbages and greens. It's the Harvest Festival song. It's like cabbages and greens, broccoli and beans.
I'm pretty
Call
sure
it
you're an
alright,
idiot.
potatoes,
There's no way you
Rumble
would
Cock
be.
nominates
me.
Divas.
Yeah, we
Uh,
got Yaga babbled right
Hang
here.
on.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard a
nomination.
nomination. 1 second. Who nominated whom? Han?
Rumble Cock nominated Divas. Had
Divas was already
Divas has
nominated.
been
Oh,
nominated.
Rumble Cock nominates Superfan, I guess.
I believe Superfan is available.
Is it
Yes, accusation.
Yes.
You know, executing people is good for town in general. So we have very little time left, and I would prefer getting someone on the block considering we did something weird earlier today when it comes to execution.
Superfan defense.
I would rather not be executed.
All right. Still looking for 7.
Guys, I just want to say there is Vortox still on the script. Even if they're a good Vortox, we should probably execute someone just in case.
Jazz?
It's a good idea to put it later. Wait, who said it?
My bad.
No.
I'm
Jazz?
trying to find the cabbage
No,
song.
no.
Yeah. Jazz?
I nominate. Who said it?
Can Lexbro nominate Jazz?
I've been nominated.
Jazz has been nominated.
Alright, hard Vortox check.
I'll take a different nomination from the people. I think I heard Lebry, Pimp, and Laxbro. If you still want to make nominations, you
Yeah,
can. Then
who
I'm
was the
posting.
one who claimed Vortex? I want to nominate
Lex,
that.
bro.
No, I didn't claim Vortox. I just said Vortox is on the script. So even if they're good Vortox, we should execute somebody.
So I nominate you.
Well, you have 3
what's
seconds to
for-
decide. 3.
I nominate Lexpo.
Laxbro has not been nominated. Okay, I will allow that. Why?
Well, the thing is, Lexbo is the only one who hinted this, so I'm assuming you're like some sort of a townsfolk Vortox, and your ability does something like that, so... Or an outsider Vortox could be.
No, I just wanted to point out I've played too much SNV to be hyper aware of the Vortox is all. I do have a once per game ability, which is fine to execute me tomorrow because I'm using my ability tonight. Thank you.
All right.
So we do still need to kill someone.
Running the
by
count.
your idea. It's fine not to kill you, but we need to kill someone
If
by
I-
by your
I
suggestion.
want to ask a
I
private
think-
storytelling question. How do I do this on this app?
Do
Do
what
what?
in the app?
How do I just ping you for a private storytelling question? Is that just like a? Do I just
Oh,
say it?
press enter, and then there will be a bubble on my name.
Okay, cool. Just
There you go. That's how you do
Hi.
it.
Sorry, this is kind of a silly question, but I'm just gonna ask. If there happens to be an evil Vortex ability in play, does Laxbro not lose?
What do you mean?
I protected them from all evil abilities.
Oh,
Does Laxbro not lose?
it wouldn't affect win conditions. It would just affect whatever mechanically has an effect on that player.
Damn it! I can't ask you to just for fun rule it that if I protect them from that, they also win. Like I'm not gonna spread it around just for fun.
I'll consider your request.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Nothing happened to us.
All right.
I'm aware.
The day is ending with no executions. Good night.
Kill me, demon. I
Hey,
dare
hey,
you.
Jazz.
Hmm?
I told my British girlfriend what you said, and she said, "Oh my God, yes."
Yeah, exactly. She knows.
Yeah, she knows, apparently.
Yeah, it's like waking.
Alright, so we got to see who's poisoned. Good players who vote on evil players are poisoned. So we have Pretty Lilies and Diabus who got nominated yesterday. So Greed's poisoned, but it doesn't matter. Supo's poisoned. Genoland's poisoned, so I could do something about that. So let's start putting some reminder tokens. I'll just use this because that's easy. Larkspur is poisoned. Oh, fascinating. Yeah, I need. Who else? Hang on. Larkspur super fan. Oh gosh. Did I make this ability too strong, or is it just that Pretty Lilies is too good at getting votes? Super General and Larkspur. That's the entire town poisoned. But Larkspur was Collette's chosen, which means since Grumb is not poisoned, I believe. Pretty Lilies and Diabus. Grumb did not vote. So Grumb is sober, which means that Larkspur gets to act. Everybody else is poisoned. Yeah, okay, so I can give true information to Jazz. And I can give a false to Supo. I think I'm not going to wake Jonaland. Okay.
Fan is also mutant. We're twinning.
Yeah.
Hello, are you
Hello.
using it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
'Cause
Bye.
I'm probably gonna try to-
All right.
Hello. Larkspur said they're using their ability.
Yes,
Are
I
they?
am here to inform you that they did that. So you,
Okay,
you
go
don't
on.
get to act tonight. Good luck.
Well, they're not going to turn evil then.
Bye.
They blew their chance.
I don't know if I would allow an extra evil on this grim. It would depend. I think the minion abilities are quite strong. So alright, so Lux is spent. So this becomes my 2. This becomes my 3, my 4, and my 5. I'm just keeping a custom night order so that I can work this out. So we wake Jazz next. Hello.
Hello.
So you made a statement about outsider modification. I assume that was about in-play outsiders rather than mutations of outsiders, right?
Yes.
And
The amount of outsiders in the game, not the amount of mutations.
yeah, and you were spot on with that.
Okay.
There has been no outsider modification.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. I think this is fine. No one's really claiming outsider, so it basically just confirms that there isn't a hidden outsider who's not claimed. And we'll remove this. We'll remove that because it no longer matters. 154, yeah. So set across is pretty little. And we will give a false. Hello.
Hi.
False.
Shoot, did I say directly across or is it across? False. Okay, good, great.
I heard
Thank
directly
you.
across, so that's what I'm
Okay,
talking
good.
about.
Perfect, thank you.
Bye. Okie dokie. And I'll probably just give true information to Joe again. Hello? You're muted.
Hello.
Still a 4.
Very nice.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I ended the game where the Amnesiac, last guess on your ability, no idea. Demon, last guess on the Amnesiac ability.
That is very funny. I will say, oh yeah.
Good morning, town. You had a very restful and peaceful night because nobody has died.
Riots?
Riot,
Very
Summoner,
Superfan, wanna chat?
Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
Sorry, I muted. Yes. Hello. So, what you wanna do?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm just here to watch. Don't worry about me.
Oh, no,
So,
I can't hear Library Pimp.
hey, Void, can you hear me?
I can hear Library Pimp.
So,
I will.
Try refreshing.
yeah,
I'll
tell him to relog. Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
Okay.
And the thing is, Evil knows who I am anyway,
What-
so
So what's the actual text of your ability?
it's something to the once per game at night. Hold on.
Oh.
The storyteller goes, well, you only say it once. So I made sure to put my hand up and be like, yes, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to say.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. I'll tell you that I've got a townsfolk mutation of the organ grinder.
Oh, I love that.
So, you know, eventually there could be some fun. Alright, I think that's good information. I like that.
Yeah, I'm guessing you townsfolk.
Yeah, did you do your whatever your Yaga thing was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it information or was it functional?
Yes.
Okay.
So I say, I don't know if I should trust you, but I think I might as well tell someone. I have a phrase, and every day I have to say a different variation of the phrase, and I learn how accurate the phrase was. And with if you remember what I said yesterday, then good
It was
to
like
you. I'm
about
not gonna repeat.
peas.
Yeah.
But
Do we
yeah.
bring Jazz in and see what happens?
I've already spoken to Jazz. Jazz said nothing happened to them. Because
Okay.
they mentioned to me that you would want to talk to me yesterday, and then I came back to town and you weren't there. So then I
Yeah, no,
went
that's fine.
to someone else.
That's fine. We'll figure something out. I already used my ability, so if we need to execute me, but you know it's not Vortex, so we don't need to. Okay.
Alright.
I did my thing.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Haven't seen anyone with an outsider mutation. And personally, I am not going to tell you because, as I told you, I'm either a bait roll or a mechanical confirmation. So maybe later when I have something to share, then I will tell you. Okay?
Fair enough.
Bye.
Alright. Thank you.
Some really cool
Who wanna
information.
I'm willing to
you're
believe that
new to
potentially.
this group,
Yeah.
right? But like, I have a meta where I always numb myself and kill myself.
Yeah, no, I kind of got that impression.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's only the void game ability that buffs me not dying.
Yeah, but like, do we lose if you do get executed?
No.
No, okay, yeah,
not
okay,
really.
cool. Yeah, good. That's. I'm very willing to believe that you have that ability then, because that sounds like a proper townsfolk and sounds like a cool thing to have.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
wonderful.
like that.
Thank you. Robert.
Yeah, I will let you. Yeah, sure, I'll let you know then. I am also a outsider townsfolk.
Oh, that's good.
I'm the Klutz townsfolk.
Oh, that's
Yeah. When I publicly claimed Klutz and picked Laxbro yesterday, was me actually using my ability.
Do you know
So
what it does, or is it just we'll find out?
no, sure, I'll let you know because it's if your ability works and Green BB can somewhat back that up, that's kind of nice. I can once a day publicly claim Klutz and pick a player that's not myself or someone I picked the previous day, and they are safe from all evil abilities until dawn.
Oh.
Yeah. So I might pick you today, and that could be helpful.
I don't know, because my ability works during the day, right? So.
Yes, but it stops you from being killed, for example.
Oh.
If two good players are executed, I die and I learn this. This is my bluff. I bluff as a Leviathan.
Okay, fine.
And
Okay.
what do you bluff as?
I'm bluffing as revolutionary. Each night is pick 2 neighboring players. I learn if they're the same alignment. 1 player misregisters to you.
Okay, also the info by Grendel the Seamstress that Pretty Lily and Sopo are sharing the same mutation, and he seems to think that they are a bit sus, so don't associate yourself with Lily.
Okay, well I'm gonna say I got a no on Jono and Supo today.
You could even say I told you to.
I told you so.
Welcome back to the town. Hands up if you would like to do shenanigans.
I more so have a question.
Yes, question.
No, for Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz, I'll respond to the DM, thank you. Because I'm confusion.
All right, Jazz, I saw you raising your hand. Anything to share?
Not at the minute.
Okay. Grum.
Yeah, sure, we'll do this again. Grum claims Klutz and picks Pretty Lilies.
Understood. Thank you.
Yay.
Pimp.
I would like to use the Doomsayer ability.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Jazz.
I'm of the opinion that one of Grum, Green BB, and Superfan is evil.
Grum, Green BB, and Super Fun. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Soup ran away. I think it's Soup.
Exposed. Get them
Making
gone.
the run for it, quick!
They also lied to me, so they must be evil.
Hey, Soup, you missed us framing you.
Yeah, I for some reason I don't think I could hear Grum, and then I couldn't get back in to refresh.
All right.
Maybe it's someone's lizard ability that they can't reconnect while they disconnect.
I'm actually the health librarian. At random, I can disconnect a player.
All right. Any
What the
more
hell
for
are
any
you-
more?
No, I believe that's the demon Buddhist ability. Mute everyone at first. Like as nomination starts, mute players. No one can nominate.
Okay. Speaking of that, your nominations are now open. Pretty Lilies.
Pretty Lilies known as Pretty Lilies?
Tell us why.
I mean, we know why.
All right.
I'm the
Majority is
same.
5.
Guys, please get it to exactly 5.
Yeah, I will know to drop my hand this time.
5's enough.
We
Okay.
bring the boon.
Jonaland.
Sorry. Anyways.
Jono nominates Divas again.
Yes, please.
Tell us why.
We did not speak today again. This is very unfortunate. I apologize, but I need this boon.
Debus. Defense.
Yeah, I had to speak to Laxbro about something, and then you weren't in town when I was there, so that's fine. There might be 2 better executions that I can think of, but I'll leave that to town to out.
All
To
right.
clarify, I don't want you executed. I just want Pretty Lilith off the block.
5 dice. 6 dice.
No. I want you to because him and Jazz's stories don't line up.
So there's probably
So
I'd like
that is a lift, right?
That is not a
This
lift.
is very rude.
Oh, fuck it.
Super.
I would like to nominate Superfan.
Okay.
I would also like to claim Golem and say that they share the same alignment as their neighbors.
All right. Thank you. Superfan defense.
Actually, I would like to be lifted onto right now. It would be really handy.
Cool. 6 if you want to lift.
Guys, can we get more on this?
Why are
I'm
you
not
letting
voting
me
out of
die?
They're very evil. Kill them. Honest, don't time.
I'm not tying.
that's
I'm.
Are you trying
Yeah,
to...
I can't count.
Oh, you lifted, yeah.
6 is enough.
I would like to claim Vizier.
Thank you, Superfan. Noted.
Okay. That's my ability. Then I can get executed now.
Okay.
Bring the boo.
So what will happen exactly if we execute you?
No. That was a separate thing. I guess I can just out my ability to town now. Yeah, probably. It's just if a minion nominates and puts me on the block, and I claim Vizier, they get executed immediately.
Oh,
So Super is either the demon or good.
is that a once per game, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah. that makes
Well,
no sense.
the possibility of picking a spy mutation.
You would never be spy. What?
Heck no.
It's a weird world, I have no idea. And
Green.
I'll nominate Super.
Tell us what.
Well, as the seamstress, my ability says that Prejudice and Supo thing is of the same character type, which once claimed townsfolk, one is claimed outsiders to me. So one of them is lying, and it's normally Super.
Super defense.
I don't think your information right, and I've received information from somebody else that also doesn't add up with the information I'm getting. So either there's some sort of poison going around, or somebody's lying around these parts.
All right. 7 executes.
So you're saying you're not an outsider?
Super, I also have a ping on you, but it's 50-50 if you're good or evil.
Oh, I think I've heard about it.
It's
Importantly,
always
Green BB, is it character type or character mutation?
The mutation is of the same character type.
Larry Pin.
Okay.
I would like to nominate Kindred.
Oh.
I'm an outsider.
Tell us why.
Well, I don't really want to share anything more because there are some really nice abilities here. Anyways, I'm pretty sure Green will agree with me that we should execute him.
Green.
Yes. Kill me. I'm just a seamstress.
All right. 7 executes.
Also, you reused up rolls, so let's confirm you're not the
I
demon.
wanted to die yesterday. No,
I love this intense death stare at the camera when it goes, I'm literally the seamstress.
I
You
want
don't know
Green
the-
Baby
you don't know
alive.
the origins.
I would like to ask if someone said there was an outsider on the grim. Like an outsider, like character type, not a mutation. And if people wouldn't mind saying if there is, if I heard that right, where
I'm
it
the
is.
same.
If not, right.
I don't know if I'm the same.
So, but you're.
I haven't heard of a
council,
single
right?
outsider.
I mean, I think I pretty publicly claimed my role
Oh.
twice now, but people don't have to believe it.
I've not heard you claim. I can't lie to you, Grumble.
Yeah.
I publicly claimed Clutch twice now.
Yeah.
Big
Okay.
I've
Well,
never heard of a single
Townsfolk
outsider
Clutch?
character type.
Townsfolk Klutz or outsider Klutz?
Yeah.
Household Clutch.
Yeah. We're saying like which player has the actual like outsider character type, not like which
Yeah.
god this is based
Yeah.
on.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood that. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I guess the outsiders are probably someone that wants to stay hidden.
Superfan is executed. Superfan dies. Go to bed.
Well, aren't we at base 0?
Okay, first order of business. Oh yes, who is the demon? Diabus is the demon, Pretty Lilith and Library Pimp are the minions. Diabus's ability is each night star you can kill somebody, and once per game you can choose a character and regenerate your mutation. Very philosopher-like. So Pretty Lilith's ability is that good players who vote on evil players are poisoned, so let's see who was voted on evil players today. Green has, doesn't matter. Journaland has. I'll mark that in case I want to like Jono. Luxpro has, but it doesn't matter. Jazz has. That's interesting. Who else? I think Super voted too. No, Super did not vote on any evils. Interesting. So Super gets super info. Green BB, Journal, and Luxpro Jazz. Grum. Grum is also poisoned. That's it, I think. Alright, we are ready to go to our demon.
Like the boon was yesterday's boon was like you can't die, or like the demon doesn't wake up, or.
Hello.
Okay. I'm debating between Summoner and Mez. I think because I've claimed info role, I think I need to go Summoner, so I'll go Summoner.
Okay, Summoner it is. Cool. I will have a think and then come back to you with your new ability. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so Summoner is the new character. I do believe that with this Grim, I cannot really offer an evil turn. Like, evil players can do so much already. What do I do? More character changing is probably not helpful, because they have the minion Plague Doctor, and they can probably get Laxbro executed at one point. So what do I give to the evil team at this stage? Something Summoner like. This is tough. Let me think. Summoner Demon. Yeah, Summoner Demon is a toughie. So it's 3 versus 7 at the moment. And this is a player count which I don't think that evil turns are very balanced, especially in the current situation. Once per game, pick a player. Each player they pick will die. Each night, pick a player, they die. So, like, more death? What that would do is, it would have an effect on Gram and on Suba. And they will be able to kill people. I think I want to flip the concept of summoner and do, if somebody picks you, something bad happens to them. Because I cannot find anything balanced and that the evil team does not already have to add to this. So something along the lines of good players who target you. Good players who target you may have their mutation regenerated to an outsider. How does that sound? We have Jonaland. We have Jonaland that can detect this. Kind of. And it removes information from the town. So it's still strong, but it doesn't necessarily do anything terrible. And it is kind of coherent with the theme of the summoner changing other people's characters. So I think we'll have... let me note this down. Demon Summoner. Each night, star, choose a player. They die. Good players who target you. Let's do. If a good player targets you, you learn this and may choose for their mutation to be regenerated into an outsider. Into an outsider character type. If a good player targets you with their ability. I don't hate it. Yeah, it's not like amazing, but well, it's difficult to come up with something good on the spot. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so I had to think about your ability. I am about to send it to you. I'll also read it out. Each night star, choose a player, they die. If a good player targets you with their ability, you learn this and may choose for their mutation to be regenerated into an outsider character type. So they become an outsider of whatever they had chosen.
I don't think there's many choose abilities left, but thank you. Okay.
But that's okay.
Alright.
And you haven't killed anybody yet tonight, so who would you like to kill?
Probably Jazz.
Jazz? Okay, Jazz it is. Thank you. Right. Oh, that's funny. I actually don't have the dead reminder token. For... well, I have the Yag dead reminder token because there's a Yag, but it's not the demon Yag. Let's see. So the Yak is unfortunately gone. So this is my third person to wake. And this is my fourth. Now, what do? I just need to wake Supo and give him false. Yeah. Hello.
Interesting.
You once again learn false.
False. Okay, so does not share the same alignment as neighbors.
Well,
Both neighbors,
the way
right?
that you phrased it, yes, I would have given you a yes only if those 3 people were all on the same team.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I was going for. All right.
Also,
cool.
just be aware.
Thank you.
Just be aware that this is technically 2 things that you've said about alignment. So for now, I'm giving you.
Oh,
a pass.
okay. So it can't just keep even about alignment. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. The next one wasn't gonna be anyways, but
Cool. Yeah, I'm just giving you a heads up because I know that unique statement is kind of, it can be difficult to interpret. But think about what's the
Yes.
theme of your question. You have to choose a unique theme for that question.
don't worry. The next one was gonna be about whether they wake at night. So yeah,
That
I was already
works.
gonna change it up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. This is pretty strong information. Right. Evil still got a safety net. They can choose to regenerate their mutation by getting Library Pimp executed at the worst of the worst, and then take Scarlet Woman or something. Journalland. Hello?
Hello.
No changes. Or
Very nice.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
they're actually all in a row. I never noticed that. Okay, cool. I think we can wake everybody up then.
And basically, I made an unbreakable board. It was a
Good
great time.
morning, town. It was a very eventful night. Justice died.
No!
What the hell, guys?
That's
Were you a
the end.
deviant at the end?
Yeah, I had to say a phrase that, and my phrase was, "I'm of the opinion that," and every night I learned how accurate my phrase was.
Oh.
How accurate?
I asked about outsiders yesterday, like not modification, actual outsider people, because currently on my Grim I have someone who should be adding outsiders in a base 0 game, and I woke up to learn that when I said there is no outsider modification, I was 100% correct.
So you wake before the
Okay.
demon then?
No, I don't.
So how'd you get your ability since you died?
No, that was day
No,
one.
that was like
that was day
2.
1.
Yeah.
I said yesterday that at least one of Grum, Green Bee, and Superfan are evil and didn't learn anything.
That is very good to know.
Yeah.
Yes. And that makes sense with my information. Because Grum picked me day 1, so yeah.
Yay!
Super
I
candy
think.
chat? Oh.
Basically, Jazz put us in a 3-way confirmation chain, I think.
Outsider mutation.
No.
You are not. Okay.
No. So,
what kind of mutation are you?
I'm revolutionary.
Very fun. Okay.
So, I picked 2 neighboring players. I picked Lexbro and Jazz night 1, and then Lexbro said, "I've been chosen." So I don't know whose ability that is. I think I've got everyone's apart from yours and one other player, and I was hoping you or that other player would be part of that so that I can get confirmed.
Okay. I am the Jean Townsfolk.
God, no, I'm just gonna. Fuck it, I can't be bothered. I basically each day I pick someone. I may pick someone publicly, but I can't pick the same player over and over again, and I can pick myself. And they're safe from all evil abilities until dawn. So Laxbro, like I picked Laxbro the first day, and then no one died, and that might have been me protecting Laxbro. And I think that's basically what Laxbro is referring to, but I'm not sure.
Hello, my ability is confirming you as not a minion.
Right. What was the exact wording of your ability?
I can just read it out if you'd like. Once per game during the day, if you are on the block, you may publicly claim Vizier. If you do, and your nominator is a minion, they are executed immediately.
Okay. Okay. Even though that happened after we got you on?
Yeah. The way it works is, if you put me on the block, I can then claim Vizier. and if you are a minion, you would get executed.
Okay, cool, awesome. I'm fine with that.
What are you, by the way?
I've been pretty honest with what I was saying. I'm Golem. How I
Townsfolk
work?
golem or outsider golem?
Townsfolk.
Alright.
I believe that one out of you, Divas or BB, is a baddie.
Seamstress, you learn whether those two people are the same mutation type.
But yeah,
I'm the townsfolk Jean. I know how many players have outsider mutations.
well,
So that actually is
my
very
brother Supo and Pretty Lilith, Supo's now changed his claim to Golem, and
Yep.
Pretty Lilith is still on Saint, so
Yeah,
that
and I know there are 4
That's what I was saying.
Oh yeah, their info is actually correct with the. Yeah, never mind.
No chill, Gil.
No chill. No chill.
Welcome back, town. Hands up if you want to say or do something. Grum.
Well, I might as well continue with this. I want to claim Clots and pick Library Pimp.
Thank you, Grum. Library Pimp.
I would like to use the Doomsayer ability.
Thank you. Just
God, I'm drunk.
go on.
I am of the opinion that I am dead.
That is correct.
Thank you.
I mean, not necessarily Zambul.
Technically, a Zambu that appears dead is, for all intents and purposes, dead to all other players.
I don't know if this
So
was
are you
passed on
saying
to
Jazz is dead to us, Void?
as far as we know.
As far as you know.
Do you have
That's
anything?
so mean. That's so
Super, do
mean.
you
like-
get anything in terms of
Even-
boon?
I wanted to add they also outed Zahn ? And I don't
Yeah.
see how there could be a
Greenby, can you repeat your information, please?
yes, I am the Spence seamstress who's been wanting to die since forever. So my whole thing is, I learn something that 2 people I choose have in common. And I picked Lilith and Supo, and I learned that their mutation is of the same character type, which turns out to be correct after Supo lied to me.
Hehe.
And now has apparently told me the truth. I think one of them's evil, but that's just me.
And yes, my information actually corroborates this.
Yeah.
And to be
There should
fair,
be one more.
I had
Yes.
heard from secondary sources that Super was also claiming outsider when you said that publicly yesterday. So I think that you were the only one that would like to agree me.
No.
Okay, from different sources of info, like 3 different points of info, either Jono or Supo is evil, right? Because there's too many things pointing, so it's between one of them is evil. I don't want to out this info, but basically, it's pretty likely that if one's evil, then the other isn't, or whatever. But it's a 50-50 between them.
In honesty,
I would
honestly,
rather
what
go
do you
for
think about it?
Jono because my ability is somewhat confirming Supo.
I would still want to ask, Super, did you get anything of like being told anything in terms of a boon?
I know. I got told nothing about a boon.
Okay.
Jono, go on.
According to my ability and Green BB's ability, it's actually likely that one of Laxbro, Library Pimp, and Debus are lying about which mutation they have.
Whoa.
Well,
I
fair,
know.
but no.
I'm literally the reason there was no that day. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what your ability is. That's yeah.
Sorry, can I just ask a quick question? I managed to flip everyone's tokens over. How do I undo this on this?
Press T.
T, thank you.
Lexbo, that's actually conflicting information based on what I know.
Super.
How?
Because I know the detection.
Arms open?
I can open it, sure.
Okay. I would like to nominate Jonaland, claim Golem, and say that last night they woke up.
All right, General
And
Land
chose a
defense.
player.
Jono?
This is fine.
Okay, 4 votes.
Also, I want to add that Evil knows who I am, so anyway, so this really doesn't matter if you kill me or not.
Library Pimp.
I nominate Lexpo.
Do it.
Alright, why is that?
In all honesty, on day one you claim that there be a vortex, we need to kill someone. Then you claim that you are the only protection role, which there is conflicting claims about this. And then you claim that Evil knows you. You are just claiming more and more reasons
No.
that we shouldn't kill you for no apparent reason.
No. For one, I never claimed Vortox. I said that there was a Vortox on the script. Two, I am a protection role. I am the toy maker, which stopped the demon. I said, don't kill me day one, you can kill me after.
Well, are you a used up role?
Yes.
Alright, 4 votes.
No, honestly, I think we should do it just to clear my role, if you don't mind.
Yeah, and I will say there was no one dead at the time, so a demon couldn't sink in case.
I'm voting on myself.
The question is there
5 is enough.
another ability, like...
So why
you
did we...
may-
Grumble Talk nominates Pretty Lilies.
That's why.
So, I don't necessarily want to lift up Laxpro. I think this is fine if people are being doubtful of Laxpro. In my mind, I'm reading them pretty much social good. Our Pretty Lily's ability sounds like a very nice, cool townsfolk version of a saint, but it also sounds like an excellent excuse to just, get away with nominations all the time, and it hasn't shown in any way to be working, meaning that it could just be a way of trying to look good while securing not to get executed every day.
Lilith's defense.
I'm always fine dying. Like, the game doesn't end if I die. And yeah, it hasn't been working, so I don't know if there's some minions that poisons or something like that, because I've been very open about it.
Alright, 5 ties, 6 dice.
That you are in a confliction of roles by the claims here.
I mean, I know I'm one of the outsiders. Or
Just you feel like
mutation outsiders.
Clearly a
There's
demon
enough.
saint.
So my question is, why are we killing into me instead of Jono or Soup when we know one of them is pretty much confirmed to be evil?
How do you know that? Sorry, I'm not following.
As far as I'm
That's insane.
concerned, Green BB, Grum, Pretty Lilith, and Supo are all like.
So, here's my
pretty
thing.
good.
You have to build me, Grum, and Jazz evil together as well. So,
I don't know what your
Exactly.
ability is.
Not
I've
really.
told you guys 500 times. Once per game, I can choose to stop the demon from acting, and evil knows who I am.
I'm pretty sure Lax is good. I'm gonna nom Library Pimp.
Why is that?
I'm not sure if we maybe should kill this player, but I'm pretty sure Lax is good because of what happened day one and what they said. Like, yeah. I'm not really helping your case, Lax, if you want to chime in.
Pimp.
Oh, also, can I add the fact that I learned I was chosen? Thank you.
Pimp, defense.
That's, well, my defense why, well, it is defending me, but why I think Lex is evil. This is the third type of claim it gave that give
No,
reasons
oh my-
why we shouldn't kill them.
No.
Okay,
No,
second
it's
claim. Okay, second claim. You claim that you were picked, you claim that you are the toy maker and the only protection role, and then you also suggested killing. That's why I nominated Lexpo. That's my defense. I
Alright,
am not evil and I should stay alive.
5 ties, 6 dice.
I also said you could kill me after I used my ability, which you didn't do on that day, so I said I was willing to die.
Well, fair, so
So you got. So
You're
you're
welcome.
just not listening to what I say.
I am.
You said I claimed Vortox when that never happened. It's fine.
Okay,
Don't worry about
true. Yeah, just 2 claims. My mistake. You made 2 claims of evil knowing
No.
you and 1 suggestion of killing
No,
more people.
Lax, yeah, can I
No,
back
it's
up?
part of the
Lax
same
claimed that a
ability
Vortox
library.
was they've heard of a Vortox, and then yeah.
it. I've only ever claimed that for an outsider to try to bait the demon and to try to
Graham,
kill
you
it
know what I'm
themselves.
pushing for this.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Laxbro is executed Blacksburg dies. Go to bed.
Here's the meta. I'm always evil. That I always read.
Okay. First things first. Mutation change. I think I'm gonna run this. I think I'm gonna run this
When I said,
player per player.
like, as I've understood it at least, why one of Super Yano is evil?
It's
Yeah.
something to do.
Hello.
Hello.
So, before anything else, I'm here to ask you if you would like to regenerate your mutation.
Oh. Yes.
Choose a character.
Oh, I pick every time? Mez.
To clarify, this is not about your previous philosopher ability. This is a different ability.
Oh, because of my minion. Yes, please.
Okay,
Mez.
so you still want to be Mez. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
If they're specifically the demon.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Correct. And then there's that helps collaborate.
Hello.
Oh,
I am here to ask you if you would like to regenerate your mutation.
so is it too strong?
I am mechanically obligated to ask you if you would like to regenerate your mutation. You can say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, what character do you want?
Oh my god. Fuck, I don't know. The golem.
The golem. Okay, understood. I'll be back for you later. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
I don't want to out
Blast.
that you were.
library pimp.
Hello.
Hello.
I am here to ask you if you would like to regenerate your mutation.
And that will give me a different character, right?
It will give you a different ability. You will still be a minion.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So yes, I would like.
What do you want?
I would like to get the. I want an Zumble.
Zumble. Okay, understood.
I want to be to. Yes, I want the ability to die. Yes.
All right, thank you.
No, actually, no. Yeah, just Zumble. Just Zumble. I'm not saying anything else.
All right, Zumble. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, Jazz and Divas is evil.
So, funny story. Technically, Library Pimp is class protected, but Pretty Lily's changed character before that, which means that the protection is going away. We remove this. Now, I have an idea what I want to do with Pretty Lily. So I want to make him some kind of Scarlet Woman. So, Golem. If you nominate the demon and they are executed, your mutation is you become the demon and your mutation is regenerated. If all but 3 players live, you lose this ability. It's kind of a worse Scarlet Woman. How can I make it better for him? Oh, hi, Mathilda. Yeah, Grimby B chose to be the Seamsters. I know. That's so funny. Actually, hang on. I have a better idea. If you publicly claim Golem and the demon was executed today, you become the demon and your mutation is regenerated. If all but 3 players live, you lose this ability. It doesn't have anything to do with nominations. Actually, what can I... Oh, okay, I have a better one. Once per game during the day, you may publicly claim Golem. Tonight, so let's do something with nominations. If each night star, if an evil player was nominated and executed by another evil player today, tonight this doesn't work if they nominate and execute the demon. If an evil player was nominated by another evil player today, I want to do something like the Warrens, where they get to swap characters immediately. Maybe I just do it with minions and the demon. Minions who nominate the demon immediately swap characters with them. If all but 3 players live, you lose this ability.
Either I'm still standing or don't stop me now.
I can't remember who was the villain and who was the demon in this game.
Ooh, if I was the demon, I would have picked. I would just made up a Leviathan for Linkin Park in the end. Like a Leviathan type of demon.
There's see Linkin Park at the end of the month. Whoop, whoop.
Oh,
What other ideas can we have?
I'm not gonna share my ideas because I might submit them for a game in the future. But I'm already starting a list.
There's nothing worse than having like great, for example, a Mijak.
Okay, so we've got pretty list sorted. Now we've got to do something with library pimp. What do I do for Zompool? I have an idea. You may choose to register as alive or dead at any time. It's silly and funny, and also there's some plays that can be made here. So choosing to register as dead and getting to final 2 is interesting. Choosing to register as alive and being killed by the demon is also interesting.
How I put stuff around it, you see how I put the drunken stuff? So I put hints on me. Oh, hello.
Hello. Your new ability is you may choose to register as alive or dead at any time. Here you go. And you are the minions on
At
board.
any time, even publicly?
You can. I mean, it will kind of out you, but I'm going to do it.
Okay, I will not use it yet.
Okay, so for now you want to appear live.
Yes. Wait, I can change it, or it's a once per game?
You can choose to change it at any point. So you can tell me, I want to appear dead now, and then tomorrow night you tell me, I want to appear live. And then I'm going to remove the shroud from you and say, Library Pimp has come back to life. But other people want to know that you were always alive.
Wait, I can change it during the day a couple times?
You can change it at any point you want. It will not actually affect your status. If you're alive, you're alive. If you're dead, you're dead. But like if you're alive and appearing as dead, for example, the game will go to final 2 with you appearing dead. If you are dead but appearing alive and it's final 3 but it's actually final 2, then evil wins. That is the sort of thing that you can do with this ability.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Demon Mess. Demon Mess is very, very, very hard. Again, I don't want to give something that gives people the capacity to convert, because the evil team is already doing pretty strong. Like Supo is sussing out the Abyss, but the Abyss is also in a hard conflict with Supo. So I think at some point the Abyss might get executed. Let's see. So at this point, I wake Debris first, then I wake Pimp to see if they want to change their alive or dead status. Then I wake Supo, and then I wake Jono. I can give Debus something about a secret word. So each night choose a player they die, pretty standard. You start knowing a word. The first player who says that word, oh actually, the first player says that word today. What do I give? Is poisoned or something bad happens to them? Generic. I think something bad happens. You start knowing a word. Each time a good player says this word, you start knowing a word. Each night start if a good player said this word publicly today, something bad happens to them tonight. Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
I've got a new mutation for you. It is
Yep.
as such. Each night, choose a player, they die. You start knowing a word. Each night star. If a good player said this word publicly today, something bad happens to them tonight.
Okay.
And your word is. Let's make it. Let's make it accusation.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Who would you like to kill?
Let's go with Grum.
Grum. Okay, thank you. Understandable.
Mhm.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I lived?
You lived. So just checking. I think what you said is you claimed Golem and you asked if Jonaland woke to select a player last night.
Yeah, woke up last night and selected a player.
Okay, that is false.
False. Okay, good. All right, cool.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, we are down to 3. We're down to 3. Let's go. Hello.
Hello.
I got some exciting news for you. It's down to a 3.
It's down to a 3?
Yep.
Okay. This is very interesting.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
Alright.
I look forward to seeing what Jonaland does with that information. And with that, let's wake him up.
Here's long.
Hello, players! Apologies for the long night. In this long and grim night, Grum has left us.
Yeah, that checks out.
Huh?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'm. I think I've claimed what my ability is to a few too many people, and I think I've had possibly a good effect on the game. At least.
Yeah.
Can we chat, Grum?
Yeah, sure. Let's chat. So fun.
Jeebus, you got anything good?
I want to chat to some people. I'll chat to you later.
No, you're fine. I just want to know if you got good info. That's all I want to know.
Relax, bro.
What you want.
What's that?
Necessarily, I don't.
On day 1 that they had been chosen by.
Gossip or something? Yeah.
Yep. So, effectively, I've been learning about my statements, you know, and whatnot. I don't know if you remember my statements, but someone.
Last one was I woke last night and picked someone.
Yep, and I got a false on that. So I just wanted to
That's
verify your claim of, you know, I got that you told me that you know, already got your information, so you shouldn't have woken. I probably shouldn't have said choose a player, but I added that on last minute, and
It's fine.
yeah.
We do have a small problem. My number went down to 3 last night.
It went down?
It went down. So someone's mutation has changed. Yeah.
Does it say it's only alive players, or is it?
You know how many players have mutations based on outsiders?
Interesting.
I mean, I could check real quick with Voidstar.
Oh.
Oh.
Here, I'll check instead.
I disconnect.
Well, were you about to go do what you said? Because if you were,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello. Was my ability alive players or just players?
Nope, just players. Alive or dead doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, it might be Laxbro, to be fair. I don't know, but
Still haven't heard of any death confirmation, so I'm assuming I'm the only ability of that.
yeah. Unless you, yeah, I think.
Unless I'm evil, yeah, sure.
You know, I think where you're coming from is like good though, because I think you assume you think it likes bros. Evil's
wanted to
probably coming
confirm-
from a good place because Superfan got executed the day that I said that one of him and two people around him were evil. So I doubt that I would have been killed purposefully.
Yeah, just quickly, I
If
wanted to
one of
cut into your triple confirmation chain. That's why I wanted to kill them.
Wake up for anything else. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I died, so that should be interesting. I suppose.
That is fair. That is fair.
And since I know what I am, I know what you are.
Pretty
Whoa.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Did anything interesting happen last night?
Yeah. I'm now no longer the same. I'm now the golem.
Okay. Yeah. My number went down. That's why I'm saying that.
Oh,
that doesn't make sense.
But I stayed outside, you know.
Oh wait, you stayed the golem. What?
I was the saint now on the golem.
Okay.
I
This
didn't
is
No one
weird.
heard of a swap character thing, right?
Okay. Importantly, I will just reveal this. Yeah, I am the townsfolk John. I know how many players have mutations based on outsiders. My number was 4. It has been 4, and it just went down to 3.
Pimp.
I would
That's
like
weird.
Yes.
I would like this time, I'm sure this will work, use the Doomsayer ability.
Thank you.
Oh no,
No,
actually,
thank you.
it does make sense. If Pretty has been changed into just the golem, they don't have an ability based on anything anymore, so they're not based on an outsider anymore. I guess that makes sense.
Did you want me to actually register you as
no,
dead?
no.
Okay.
No, no, that was Doomsayer, I'm just bluffing.
All right, cool. Bye.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
the same as Supo?
Apparently, that's what the feeling I got, because Soup also became the golem, or was the golem.
Well, do you have the exact same ability? Is what I'm asking.
We didn't share our
Good.
ability.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Jono, is there a chance you're learning alive players and ground
I checked. It's just
Oh.
players in general.
That makes sense then.
Okay, I have something to say. I've posted in chat. I'm the revolutionary. Each night I pick 2 neighboring players. I learn if they're the same alignment. 1 player misregisters to you. Those are my pings in chat. That's why I wanted to kill Jono. And then, yeah.
Does a yes mean one of them is evil, or?
A yes means they're of the same alignment.
Oh, okay.
I'm of the belief that if Jono is evil, that they are a minion and not demon.
I think those choices make me want to kill Library.
I agree with library. Probably, I don't.
I'd okay with
believe
that.
I also
Dungeon.
agree with library, but we are at 6. I think it's a good time to consider not killing for a day to like.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's fine to kill me tomorrow, because as you see, my Doomsayer did nothing the whole game. But yeah.
Yeah, because I would say that your ability is also, if it is real library, it's starting to become hazardous as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Grub, did you come out and say what your ability was?
I have not said it publicly, but I can do so now.
Okay,
So
follow your heart.
each day I publicly can claim clubs and pick a player. I can't pick myself, and I have to like an exorcist or a DA. I can't pick the same player every night. Like every day, I have to pick a different player from previous day, and they are safe from all evil abilities until dawn. So I picked Laxpro because they claim to have been chosen by something night 1. So I figured that was like a good one. Then I chose Pretty Lilies because their abilities sound interesting, and I wanted to, if they give out boons for it to go off. And then I picked Library Pimp because their ability should have gone off last night socially for me, and it didn't. And I died, so that is why I'm kind of weird by this.
Just a quick heads up. Nominations are open. Pretty Lilies.
I'd like to nominate the booze.
Who?
The boss.
Divas.
Oh, Divas. Okay, okay. Tell us why.
Evil. Demon. Kill.
Divas. Any defense?
He's supposed to die.
I don't mind dying. Pretty much outed outed my info and my role. It points to evil in that corner, so I'm very suspicious of all the people in that corner.
All right, majority is 3.
He's supposed to die, guys.
Oh my
Well, you suck at this.
Clearly, none of my abilities work.
Okay,
Can we
suggestion
try
for
getting
town.
me a boon?
Pimp.
Suggestion for town. I will out my whole ability and information if we do execute someone today.
I think we just not execute someone
Yeah.
because it's too late.
I think you should out your ability and then we decide, but it's a bit short of time now, so.
So I will nominate Green or Super. Who's better?
I would like. Well, I was gonna nominate Green. I don't want to be
I
nominated.
was going to nominate myself.
I nominate Green.
Yeah, I think
like to
Super's
nominate.
more likely evil. I'm
please.
gonna Deepest nominate Super.
There's a bit of overtalk. I cannot follow all of you at once, so let's just go hand by hand. Even if the timer runs out, I will honor all the hands, so don't worry. If you have something to say, just raise your hand and I'll get to you. That said, Library Pimp first.
I will nominate Green.
Okay, state your case.
Okay, so let me tell you my ability. I am the Townsfolk Leviathan. If two good players are executed, I die the following night and learn this. Another thing to note, if I die by the demon, I don't learn anything. As long as it's not a puka or anything like this. So, even if I realized after talking with Rom with the defense of everything that I really don't need you actually, because as long as I'm probably not after the demon. No, I'm probably after the demon.
Okay.
Anyways, I make kill confirmation. This is the only way I can work.
Grimmy B, your defense.
I'm fine to die. I've been fine to die since day one.
Okay, majority is 3.
I don't
I
think
think this
neither
actually
me
does
or
make sense.
Lax is evil, so I don't think this makes sense. I don't think library.
Also, wouldn't
I make
Leviathan
kill, I
be
make kill
down?
confirmation. That's the thing. I work like an Undertaker or
Reason
Oracle
enough.
or something like that.
No,
That's
but
why I'm wanting to kill good players.
yeah, I know, but both me and Laxbury got executed and you didn't die. So you're either saying one of me or Laxbury is evil, or you're.
I am saying this.
And also,
Yeah, that-
wouldn't Leviathan still be announced? Yeah, that's total bullshit.
It doesn't
Oh.
have to be announced
And
at
I-
all.
Yeah, library. I think in this case it's better that we nominate and execute Debus instead.
Okay, Super.
Okay, but
Because that information directly contradicts what you're saying.
Divas, what did you claim you had chosen your ability based off of?
Revolutionary.
Yeah, I would like to nominate Divas, claim Golem, and say that
I
their
already
mutations-
nominated them.
Oh, did you?
Hang on.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh,
sorry, yes. This
My
is not a
golem
legal
ability
nomination.
didn't
Never
work,
mind
but-
then.
sorry, my bad. I missed. I will nominate Lilith then.
Yay!
Okay,
I will claim Golem, and I will say that their current ability is based around Golem.
alright, Lilith, your defense.
Lifted off melee? Question mark?
Alright, 3 dice, 4 dice.
I don't care who dies. I want someone dead.
So, but what is supposed to happen? Like, with your ability?
If your claim is true,
We'll see if
You're a golem gossip?
Deebus
Gossip.
nominates
Golem
Jono.
Gossip Artist.
Tell us why.
So I don't think Green B can actually be evil because my rev info points to them being pretty good with Grum dying on the night that I picked that like them two, like unless we have like a demon that jumps or like a minion that kills himself or something. My info points to Jono probably being bad, with Superfan being doing the thing on Supo, and also Greenbee's info pointing at Lilith and Supo, and then a conflict being there with Jono. I think Jono's just evil here. There's too much pings on them.
General defense.
I agree that green BB is probably good, but I don't know if I'm a better. I don't know if I'm a better kill.
All right. 4 if you think that General is a better kill.
I would like
I
to
don't
add,
think
Green
that-
BB is just never the demon here. We should try to execute the demon
I
character.
don't think Jono is. I don't think Jono is the demon.
I don't
Green
think we should
BB
I
have.
will
We
tie.
need
Could be
this.
minion.
Okay, yeah,
We need this. I don't want to die this. I want someone dead.
Close enough.
yeah.
I think we should have
I-
kept it on green.
I do, but I didn't want to die this.
Yeah.
Green BB
It
has
seems
asked to
that's
die
alive.
to save on. I
Yeah,
don't think
but
Green
that-
BB
They
would be the
supported
demon.
this
Yeah.
because the thing is, Green knew about my ability. I do think Green is good.
I will say I wasn't paying any attention to day one when you told me your ability. I had no idea until you just said it.
You were the first hard claim I
Yeah,
gave.
my internet's been playing up all night because under a storm warning.
Last time I played with Green BB, they died in 0.1 seconds, so this time he's getting...
I literally exploded in the first instance of the game. So
Oh. Base Night One Tinker Dead.
Oh, he immediately broke Sarah.
And with that-
Yeah,
the day started.
Jono is executed. Nice.
yeah, no, I was the starting demon who was snake charmed after learning the whole evil team, but I was made Serenovus mad as the seamstress.
Oh,
So I broke Sarah mad, outed the evil team, and then got pit hags into the seamstress, and then got pit hags into the good evil twin.
Wait, what the fuck?
I was the pit tag.
He was the pit hag.
uh,
So wait,
and
you know,
this is why the pit tag has such a low win rate.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, that
There
is
was a
the
fan who
reason.
could have
To
jumped
be fair,
past
my
me,
first
I
pit
pit
tag
hagged
game,
him.
I made a good wizard, and I won that game. Just saying.
so wait, so who's evil now? I zoned out for a hot minute.
Hello.
Hello?
Did you get the chance to read your ability?
Yeah. I choose Green BB.
Cool. Your word is accusation, by the way. So you want to kill Green BB?
Yeah, my word is accusation.
Yes. All right. Green BB it is. Thank you very much.
All right, thank
Bye.
you.
Evil pings on me, but the player that said they were going to nominate me, I witch cursed, and then they I was going to witch curse, and then I got changed into evil twin, and then I had to go up to that player and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I understand the idea, but it didn't help. Like it's
Yeah.
like aha, now they can't be sure. It's like
Hello.
Hi.
You look surprised that you're still alive.
Well, at this point, it seems like I could end up being a frame.
Well, you've got some pretty good information though. So, yesterday you asked about Pretty Lily's mutation being based on the golem, correct? That is also
Yup.
false.
Okay, as I suspected, that
All
freaking
right.
liar.
Good luck. Bye.
Could have joined us, and they're like, "Nope."
yeah.
I think technically, should I have looked about? No. I think this is the correct ruling. The ability would look back to the point in the day when this happened, but the swap was immediate when Pretty Lily's nominated Debus, and that happened before Super nominated Pretty Lily's. So I think this is fine. Yeah, it is fine.
Like, what are you supposed to learn in the night? Because you don't
Oh,
have any.
I'll be honest tomorrow. I'll say everything I got immediately.
Hello.
Hello.
Just checking. You got my message about your ability text, right?
Yeah, I swapped with Lilith because Lilith is that ability.
Yeah. Okay. You understand what happened. Cool. All right. You can go back to sleep then. Thank you.
I know I should
Leviathan
have
is a great demon in my opinion.
It's.
I
such
know
a
I
good
should have
demon.
taken Nodashi Townsfolk.
In all honesty, Leviathan is my favorite demon.
I think I have to agree.
Good morning, town. Exciting news. Grimby has died. Library Pimp has died.
Finally!
This is your
yeah.
final
Okay.
three.
I did
Oh,
learn this.
yes.
You,
Okay, so Daxbro has to be evil then, right?
So we got
No, one or Lax or Superfan
Just
is
a
evil.
note, I
But
did
Jo-
learn.
no, but I was executed and Jonah was executed, and then Library died, which means two good were executed in a row. So I can't be evil because if I'm evil, Library wouldn't have died.
No,
Yeah.
you were
So
executed
I
and then
am-
Lax, bro.
Yeah. I'm effectively confirmed good. Either Superfan or Laxbro is evil.
Yes.
Yes, that's fine. I could be evil and like a marionette, which respectfully looks at both of my neighbors.
Oh, that's such a good pick. Oh.
Yeah.
Just a note, I did learn the two good players have died.
Yeah, we also learned that from what happened.
No, yeah, but the thing is, it's not like a random kill or anything. I know the demon didn't kill me. I learned
Yeah.
it.
I
Fair?
think you also learned that both of us died.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but like it merits that it's not like, oh, we have some kind of assassin thing. But I guess
Yeah.
Librarian could
I
have a
think it's super
assassin
well
thing.
pretty
I'm
Lilith.
saying that this is a Leviathan block.
Lilith is a liar, but I don't know if Lilith is demon liar or just liar.
I
I have
think-
been nothing but forthcoming to you the entire game, Stu.
Well, my last information literally said that your role is not based around the golem. So
I think
It is based around the golem. You just drunk or poisoned.
so
I will say at this point, my info kind of works against Supo in that they are not a minion, which means if you think Supo is evil, Supo is 100% a demon. So we never think Supo is a minion just trying to get attention to themselves.
can we just
I
please let Super finish before interjecting? Thank you.
Sorry.
I will tell you, my ability was when I nominate a player, I may publicly claim Golem and make a unique statement about them. Each night, if it happened today, I learned that statement was true. So that is the information I put in chat. I got false every night. I already put the knots in there, so it's like all of that is accurate to what I got. My first one was basically saying that Pretty was good because I nominated Jazz.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got a nose every night, and my ability never worked as the same. I think there's some
Question,
poisoning going on.
Supo. Importantly, didn't you ask if I woke up and chose a player?
Correct.
Yeah, which does make that incorrect. I do wake up.
You chose a player?
I don't choose a player. I do.
Well,
wake
I
up.
added choose a player, and I got false for you choosing a player.
Yeah,
That bit-
but what you posted doesn't say that. So.
Yeah, it does.
No,
You
did not
not
wake
wake
up
up
to choose a
night
player.
to choose a player. It's on the second.
Oh,
bar.
I see. I was reading it weird. Sorry.
Sorry.
But I don't remember.
Phoebus
you
will
saying that. I
nominate
thought you just said wake
Supo.
up.
This is two nominations opening. This is just for discussion. After that, I'll pick another
okay.
time.
Good. Yeah, my one thing basically says that out of Diva Superfan and Green BB, one of them, at least one of them has to be evil.
But if you were poisoned, then it can be Debos not being the same alignment.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I
Numbers
don't
are
know
over now.
why you're lying, Lilith.
I'm not lying! You just poisoned. You're drunk, Soup.
But then what about you? Your ability that never gave a boon.
Yeah, I'm
we
also
don't
drunk.
know if it didn't give
The
up.
reason
Did
why
anyone put drunk or lunatic in there?
no,
Like, Grumps hasn't worked either. I think we're just all drunk.
This
no,
is a
the
very
reason
fun
why
final three.
the reason why Lilith's didn't work is because I stopped it from working that day 2. Thank you.
Oh.
As the toy maker.
Oh.
Davis, whatever you want, I'll vote for.
I think it's more super. There's more info on
That's
super.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Steve
I'm
on
gonna...
a black.
It's super then.
Actually, it could also be that Super Fan is evil and he did it to make his demon
Like,
Yep.
look a
didn't
bit more trusted.
I think
by
it's
others.
more likely to be
What's the
Lilith based
info?
on my info.
Jono, didn't you say that there were 4 outsider mutations and I've only heard of 3?
One thing I will say.
It was 4, and now it's gone down to 3.
Yeah, but I'm saying the 4 was drunk and now it's no longer drunk.
Well, take into account that evil lies.
Well, when was I? How was I
Yeah,
drunk?
no, it's right. There's no. Who's the last one based
At
on
the
an
start, because
outsider?
it's not a 4th outsider claim.
I learned 4 3 nights in a row.
Yeah. So
Yes, you've been
who?
drunk 3 nights in a row.
Yeah,
is
because
mental.
there's not a person who is claiming to be based on an
Debus
outsider.
nominates Supo.
Okay, tell us why.
So there's a couple things pointing to Supo being the demon. With Superfans thing on my revolutionary picks. I picked them for Jono with Jono and got a no. Jono could just be good. I actually think Jono is good from how they're socially reading. The ping from Greenbee on Super and Lilith is pretty weird, and then like how they changed claims based on that. And then also my ping with them and Library, who Library to me seems very sus. So I think Supo is just evil.
Super, your defense.
Right now, I'm trying to think of if Lilith changed into a demon or if Lilith is actually Golem, and my information is wrong and drunk, and which would make Debus the demon right now. Going for both of us. That is what I'm trying to figure out. If you believe it's me, that's fine, but I do think that's why I've been kept alive, and it could be that I was framed in. I was wondering why I was still alive every night when I was actively making my little goal sip every day, obviously. So right now I'm thinking Divas, but
all right, majority is 2.
Greenbee, can I ask, after you outed your info, did Supo, because I'm pretty sure Supo changed their claim.
They originally claimed Townsfolk
that's
Tower
enough.
Girl,
Oh,
and
that
then
is
changed it afterwards a couple of days. 'cause apparently
3
they
is enough.
misheard what-
Super is on the block.
I did tell others that like I had Golem in there, but I had made fakes for all of 4 of my options.
Super. I think it has to be
Wait,
Lilith.
Super, aren't you gonna
You
counter
think a
nominate?
Divas? I mean,
it's
I'm
Lilith.
gonna be
I-
nominating Divas. Yeah.
Lilith.
I think it's
Lilith?
probably.
Yeah.
I think it's probably Divas because Lilith is just double claiming.
All right, Super, do you want to make a nomination?
I do. I'm gonna hope
Soup
my
never told
information
me
was right,
what outsider he was.
and I
but
will
he was an outsider.
nominate Divas.
Okay, tell us why.
Sorry if it really is Lilith that he changed to demon. But at this rate, I'm gonna go based on my day 2 information or my second information I got, which was that 1 out of Super Green and Debus was bad. Lax voted with Debus and was with Debus, so I feel like they're together. Is what my logic is.
Debus defense.
Yeah, me and Lex have to be evil together because Lex literally said I've been chosen, and I chose them night 1, and I told people before I chose Lax before Lax outed that. It's pretty ballsy for me to do that, and then like we have to like coordinate that, and then that doesn't work because I spoke to Superfan and Jazz and told one of them that I can't remember which one, but yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure the demon is on the block.
All right, 3 ties for dice.
I do think Super is the evil one here.
I think we've lost.
I
What?
I
was
cannot
the golem
believe.
and I punched Divas and he didn't die.
I cannot believe that library pimp, according to library pimp's info, that Laxper is good. So
6
I have to assume
is enough.
Divas is evil.
Pretty Lilith, will you be nominating?
No, it can't be beat, even if I nominate.
All right, and with that, Debus is executed and dies.
Lowe's, you probably are the demon, aren't you?
Okay,
But
so
it's not over yet, Void.
I'm going to be asking you players to help me remember what happened in this game because damn, a lot happened. A lot happened.
You love to hear that.
Yeah, okay, let's start from the easy stuff. Let's start from Green B, the real seamstress.
Yeah.
Green
Was it
BB's
on the real scene?
I'm screenshotting
Yep.
this, we don't need more.
Green BB's ability was once per game, choose 2 players. You learn something that they have in common. Green BB chose Supo and Pretty Lilith and learned correctly at the time that they had a mutation based on the same character type. We'll come back to that. We have Superfan. Superfan was the townsfolk vizier. Who had the ability that he claimed. So once per game, if you are on the block, you may claim Vizier, and if your nominator is a minion, they are executed immediately. Superfan was poisoned at the time that they used their ability, but it didn't matter. We'll come back to that. Apologies. We have Rum. Gramisar, Townsfolk Klotz. His ability essentially is he can choose a player publicly each day, and that player is safe from all evil abilities until dawn. This had a twofold purpose, because as you will see later, it is actually helpful for Grom to pick good players as well as evil players, because evil players can do things to each other that a good player may not want them to do. We have Laxbro. Laxbro is the clockmaker in this game just because I don't have the Toymaker token to show. But Laxbro's ability is essentially that the evil team starts knowing them and their mutation, and once per game, the demon does not get to act that night and learns this. Laxbro.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Laxbro used it on the second night, and that was the reason why we had no kills that night. We'll go to Jazz. Jazz was the townsfolk Yagabubble. I gave Jazz the sentence, I am of the opinion that, and her ability was that each day she could say a unique phrase starting with that sentence, and at night I will wake her up to tell her how correct it was. Unfortunately for Jazz, she only ever got one piece of information, which was that the outsider count had not been modified, and that information was correct. We'll go to Jonaland, or Townsfolk Zahn. Jonaland was technically poisoned a couple of times during this game, but I intentionally chose not to lie to him. Jonaland's ability was, you know how many players have mutations based on outsiders. And at the beginning of the game, we had 4 players with outsider mutations, but at some point that changed to 3. Now, why is that? Let's get to the evil team. I believe each of the evil players had at least 2 abilities. Some people had 3. Let's go with Library Pimp. Library Pimp is ending as the Minion Zombuul, but actually started as the Minion Plague Doctor. So the Minion Plague Doctor's ability is, on your first night, choose a player. They learn that they were chosen. This player was Laxbro. If either of you dies by execution, all evil players may choose a character tonight. Their mutation is regenerated to match that character. On the night that this happened, after you executed Laxbro, Library Pimp chose Zombuul, and after some deliberation, I gave him the ability, you may choose to register as alive or dead at any time. So last night, Library Pimp chose to go to Final 3 because Library Pimp was not actually dead. Amongst other things, I also asked Library Pimp, do you want me to actually do the Doomsayer thing? Because I can technically, quotation marks, kill you. Library Pimp could have chosen to start registering as dead and then registering as alive again, coming back to life and then confusing the hell out of everyone. I just thought the ability was very fun. Also, there was a possibility for the demon to kill Library Pimp and for Library Pimp to choose to register as alive. And then you would have gone to a Final 3 that was actually a Final 2, so the game would have ended there. Yeah, lots of shenanigans. Supa was actually just Townsfolk Golem. Supa's ability was that he could choose to nominate and claim Golem, make a unique statement about the nominator, and get some information based on that. The only incorrect piece of information that Supa ever got was that the player sitting across Jazz was good, because Pretty Lilies was indeed evil, as you found out. At this point, I will say evil as one.
What's the golem, though?
No. Okay, let me get to that, okay? Let me get to that. So first I'll do Diabus, who was our starting demon philosopher, who then... so let's do one ability at a time. So Demon Philosopher, each night start, choose a player, they die. Once per game at night, choose a character. Your mutation is regenerated to match that character. Diabus chose Summoner on night 2. And, no, sorry, on night 3, because night 2, he didn't act due to the Toymaker's ability. I understood that Summoner was a signal that they wanted to turn somebody evil, but considering the power of the evil abilities and this grim, I decided not to let it happen. So instead, I gave something Summoner adjacent in another way. That was, each night star, choose a player, they die. If a good player targets you with their ability, you learn this, and you may choose for their mutation to be regenerated into an outsider character type. At the time, Grum and Supo were the alive good players that this could have happened to. And both of them were interacting with the evil team quite a lot, and I thought that it was good to have the possibility for the Ibus to just decide to change them into outsiders. Diebus was then changed into the demon Mezephiles, which is Lilith's ending character. And the demon Mezephiles' ability is...
He will win!
Each night choose a player, they die. You start knowing a word, each night star. If a good player said this word publicly today, something bad happens to them tonight. The word was accusation, which never came into play. Now I'll get to why they changed characters. Because at the time that Pretty Lilith did the quotation marks Hathor swap due to Laxbro's death, he changed into the minion golem. The minion... Lilith, let me finish. I'm doing the grim reveal. Shut up. Okay. The minion golem's ability is minions who nominate the demon immediately swap characters with them. If all but 3 players live, you lose this ability. Now, Pretty Lilith, you nominated Diebus before Supo nominated you. The swap is immediate, which means that at that time you became the demon Mezephiles. And at the time that Supo made the statement about you having a mutation based on the golem, that was already false. That is why Supo got false.
Yeah.
I was gaslighting Supo. Yeah, I understood that.
Also,
Where did the Hatter thing come from?
First,
I was the plague
Lux
doctor
per
at the
dying.
start.
Yeah, so...
That's why I wanted to kill him so bad.
Yeah.
We had an
I was right for the wrong reasons.
I was the starting zealot, and my ability was every person that votes on an evil player
yes.
is a person.
Yes.
So everyone voted on me when I made the same play, and then lifted and voted on Debus, which was the other evil player. So everyone was drunk for like 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.